This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. In the last episode, we went through the bottom layers of the mining facility that was filled with gas and stuff like that. Fought some droids, explored through, and tried to find a way to basically get ourselves out of here. So let's see if we can unlock something from the console over here. There's a little bit of an issue with the emulation slowing down a bit, but although unfortunately the old game was like that too. So anyway, let's see. Last episode I messed with their schematics. Let's see. Yeah, I think we were going to leave that alone. Okay, so we need, let's see, we need to shut down the containment fields is what we need to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully that doesn't cause our demise. What the? Oh no. Oh wait, we wanted to do that. But we did let out some creatures. Oh! Yeah, well, we knew that was kind of... I mean, seriously, did you not know that was going to happen? Oh, sorry, wrong button. Okay, let's see. This should be... I thought I did the one where they attacked each other. Did I? Or did I do the one where they ignore me? Okay, they are shooting each other. Yeah, you can kind of tell off in the background there. Okay. Alright, let's... see, we could just leave. Let's see, they're gonna keep shooting each other at least for a bit. So, oh well. Well, while they're doing that, let's see if there's anything in the area that we can use to. Let's see, we can explore that way. Is there anything over here? Okay, so we have to go that one way. So, all right, there's a. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, that's. Oops. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to... Oh, what? That was easy. I wasn't even used to worry or anything. Alright. I think I still get experience from them killing each other in the background. I believe so, anyway. Otherwise, that'd be very... Ah! Good thing I don't have a shield on. Alright. I guess most of the robots that are left are the ones that have like a few bits of HP left. But yeah, that would be very poor game planning if, like, you know, like if you try to do alternate ways to kill things and you don't even get the credit for it, you know, or something. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. Flare. Too bad you can't save your commands to always be on this one mode or whatever. Oh well. Now repair kit. Got some grenades, everything like that. Not too bad. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see if there's anything over here. Then after that, we'll go. Can't go. Oh, one left. All right, let's just flare you to death. Why are you ready that way? Now, whatever. I'll just. I'll just leave the game to do whatever it wants. Oh, come on now. There we go. Alright, grab whatever he's got. Sonic grenades. Hey, always could use those. Computer spikes. Oh, we can finally... Actually, we got a computer spike earlier, but now if we wanted to, we could go all the way back to the medical ward and get that information about... Actually, I think we could have done that earlier. But yeah, that was one thing I completely forgot about, was the going back to that console with the computer spike and unlocking that information on who tried to kill us. I think we've already found out about it from just like exploring the game, but yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
Nothing, I'm having fun. Let's see. Trust me, whatever you detected is probably my fault. What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
Uh-oh. Can you override it? Great, how much farther to exit? How much farther do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer.
Oh boy.
I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Okay, so we need to go back the other way before since that's what activated it. So let's see. See what's over this way. Actually, let me check the map really quick. Yeah, I assume the other way is the exit. So let's see what's over here before we do that. See if there's any like little extra items to grab for our adventure. Sonic and components. Okay. Oh, a mine. Yeah, still can't disable them. Oh well. I mean, technically, money isn't that needed. I mean, you could beat the game without buying the best stuff anyway, but I don't know, it's just a bad habit of wanting to like maximize my content or maximize my money intake. A lot of mines and nothing left to grab. Ooh. Ionic Edge. I think Ionic Edge is a upgrade. Regulator upgrades your fortitude of savings throw, credits, and medpack. Okay. Well, we gotta spend money on stuff when we get out of this place if we survive. Of course, we'll survive. That's not really much of a spoiler. All right, I guess we've gotten everything out of here. All right, make sure you grabbed everything, all the mines and everything like that, because obviously this place will become unused. Basically, the game's way of telling you, hey, you can't come back for this stuff. Not like there's anything like, oh, like this game really has very little in the way. Well, that in the first game too has very little in the way of uniques. And so you can't unlock it, but you may be able to open up with a sonic charge. Okay, do I have any? Let's see, got med packs and everything like that. Oh, I bet I need a wait, don't I? I thought I had some mines or bombs I could use. Huh. But yeah, it's not letting me. Maybe if I highlight it again. No, it's not. Huh. No, I don't want to. Just leave that alone. And she said, it said a tunneler wouldn't work, would it? Right? If I try to unlock it, it just does the same thing. Yeah, it seems to be damaged by explosion. You can't unlock it, but you may be able to blast open a sonic charge. I can't deactivate the sonic mine. No! Whatever's in there, I can't get. Nuts. Yeah, it won't let me use a bomb or anything. Unless I have bombs. So it has to be a mine, a sonic mine specifically, which I cannot disable. Nuts. Well, that's one item I can't get. Oh well. Unless there's something here. Nah, that's a grenade, right? And I already have those. I'll double check again, but I don't. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me use a bomb. I guess it specifically has to be a grenade. What if I, let me take some damage from that. See if that does anything. Oh, nope. It didn't work. It won't even let me bash it either. Okay. Well, I was wondering if maybe if I was close enough, maybe it would do damage to it. Whoa! See here, the shield components. No. I mean, those are useful. Just maybe that'll work. Well, I'll double check again. I want to make sure that I can actually try to get this before we leave. Oh, well, let me do that either. Huh. That is odd. And I can't just throw a bomb at it, right? I can't just, Nope, I can't do anything to it. Well, whatever's in there, I can't get it. Really, it'd just be stuff for me to sell, or maybe an upgrade item, which I can get later on in the game, so, oh well. It's gonna mess with me now, but I just gotta accept it. Alright, well, now that we've left, that place is basically non-usable. We cannot go back for it. Although, for most prologue areas, you usually can't go back anyway after a certain point. Because we haven't, yeah, after so many episodes, we have yet to leave the beginning prologue, well, I mean, technically not in the prologue, we're in like chapter 1. But we still haven't left the chapter 1 area yet. After that, then it kind of opens up for multiple places to explore. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I don't even know why I said that. But anyway, we still got to get out of this place. Find out. I wonder if I can go back to the medical bay and unlock the info. Or if we've hit that spot in the game where we can't go back. Huh, that was one of the guys in those cutscenes. I think he was the like docking bay engineer or whatever.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
No, it can't be. That's impossible. How do you know it's me? I'm not. Let's see. Tell me what you're doing here before I turn you to slag. What are you? Have you seen a T3 unit? I am looking for a way to the Peragus hangar bay. What's that body there? Never mind. Never mind. I'll be going. You just leave. How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
HK-47, what are you doing here? And when did you get a nice coal paint job? I'm more of a fan of classic Rust, but hey, what have you been up to the last 5 years? Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
Huh, apparently your job with Revan was over and you got transferred over. I remember the last game where he told the story of how he'd gone through like 4 or 5 masters and they all conveniently died around him. What happened? How'd you get here from the Harbinger? How did I? Tell me everything that happened between Harbinger and now. I had some questions I want to ask you. I've heard enough. I'll be going. What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
I wonder if Revan gave HK to us or something like that. For a droid, you don't take orders too For an order, you don't take orders too well. To tell me what happened, fine. I had some other questions. Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
Oh. Huh. How come I... let's see. Where was I? Was it taking place? I had some other questions. I've had enough. How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation.
We know.
It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Uh-oh. Incapacitated lock. How to get here from the Harbinger to here? Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Yeah, oh yeah, we were drugged. We were put inside. We are aware of that. I don't know why it doesn't even mention the, that we don't... I'm surprised we don't have an answer for... Unless we went back to the medical room and unlocked that, like, little, computer spike section about, more about... what happened to us. Drugged? What do you mean drugged?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Oh yeah, no one... Wait, no one should have known about that except... Wait a minute. That can't be right. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. So I wasn't sealed in the cargo hold, someone locked me in? Care to explain I was locked in the cargo hold? Locked?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
You seem to be a bit iffy, HK. Are you sure your name's HK-47? Wait, he hasn't even given us his name yet, has he? Fine, what happened next?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy.
I guess that was Evan Hawk.
Your compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical.
Well, that's convenient.
I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
That is also convenient. Let's see, why would they take me on board? What was the freighter that the Harbinger brought on board? Any idea what had attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
What was this freighter the Harbinger brought on board?
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk.
I knew it.
Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Wait, what? What did you say? Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
You are very off with your words today, HK, if that's truly your name. And that Ebon Hawk came here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
What do you mean by that? How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take
Well, I am
long
feminine.
for me to ascertain the reason for this.
And quite sexy.
While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy.
How do you know about that?
I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
Well, it is the Star Wars universe. If you aren't a Jedi, then screw you. Basically. I mean, yeah, there are some good Star Wars stories about non-Jedi, but heck, it seems like because of they're the main focus, that if you're not a Jedi, it's just why even matter, you know? How'd they find out I was a... see, why would someone want me captured? Well, we know that already, but how'd they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
Yeah, but you don't go telling people
about
about it.
Has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness, what are you talking about? The information wouldn't have been in only in Jedi archives. That information would have been covered in databases only, or say, I don't know, I'm trying to do like the dumb version of that because we know what. Anyway, unpleasantness, what are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay.
That's
One
not cool.
group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Hey, I'm my own woman. No one's selling me as property. So then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
An odd coincidence that we appear here and all this crap happens. So what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
You know the weird thing about this whole story? If this wasn't Star Wars, this could have easily been a sci-fi horror movie concept, you know. Sadly enough, what do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
What? So it killed them all. So there is no one left alive. Are you responsible for all this? Nah, I'm gonna keep playing down. Are there any left alive?
Answer: I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Man, nature and just coincidences just seem to occur everywhere in this place today. Forget them, then I need to get off this hangar. That's the dick answer. Then I need to get there to rescue them.
It is unlikely any miners remain alive. As I said, the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay. There is no escape.
Wow, someone just wants those miners to be dead. Can we try to contact them using the comm link? Oh, let's see, there must be another way to reach the dormitory. If I crawl through mine tunnels to get there, there's likely to be other tunnels.
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master.
How'd that
It
happen?
is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If
Why
that
do you
were
expect
the
that to
case,
happen?
The severed comm link would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
Okay, that does sound like HK. There must be another way.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Well, I am your master, but I only want those codes those miners have, and then I have the codes. I'll dispose of them and leave this rock. Ooh. Man, sometimes there's just no gray with some of these choices, but, you know. They wrote, I forgot how much dialogue they wrote for these games. Like, I think if I remember reading someone that, like, most RPG video games are worth, like, 3 or 4 books worth of dialogue. Like, thousands of words are written for these games, as opposed to a book, which would be, you know, so many pages and so many words. But games are, like, worth, you know, 3 or 4 books put together, you know, which could easily be thousands of pages of dialogue. But anyway. Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're all right.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
Well, how would you know that? Besides, I'm your master. Aren't you supposed to obey me or something like that? Like, I mean, I don't believe in slavery and all that, but you know. Another suggestion like that, and I'll turn you into scrap. I'm your master. I'm giving you the order to assist me. Yeah, basically. I like that they actually have that as an answer. I'm going to find those miners, and you're going to help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master. But there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Okay, well, how do we get that code? This just keeps getting better and better. Who's got the damn code? Alright, so how do I get the code of the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
Why? I'll be the judge of that. If you have the code, then give it to me. What do you mean by that? Feigning more ignorance.
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice printed. Musing.
Oh.
In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Well, I know how to get a voice print, especially if we're as far, even though this is a time far, far away, or see, in the past in a galaxy far, far away, our technology is still better than modern. Well, actually, depending on how you make the movies and what you do, it could be the same or better. Voice printed.
Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
Well, I think that I know a way to unlock it, but let's see if the game lets us know. But you said you already have the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
I bet there's a leave condescending out of your speech conditionals for now or else. The maintenance officer dead, how can I speak the code? And how can I pass the voice print?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
That's a bit, what is that, defeatist, I guess, or something like that? But I guess as a robot, he wouldn't matter, because he's probably going to live forever unless he gets destroyed or runs out of juice or whatever robots run on in this world. But I'm human. I have fleshy bits. I need to eat. I have some more questions for you.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Let's see. Okay, we can actually ask him some other questions as well. What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This mod has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Oh, that's why we love you, HK. Oh, wait, but you just said you're an HK unit. You didn't say an exact number. Huh. So this is an HK-47, someone else. Oh. Well, I guess when you're a droid, you obviously copy a lot of the same programs. I guess that makes sense. Veiled threats?
Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities requires the use of every weapon in one's verbal arsenal. The unspoken threat of violence to a listener's loved ones, or if possible, their entire planet, can effectively break the deadlock in the most stubborn of negotiations.
Well, you know, like I'll blast off your kneecaps if you don't tell me what I want? Yeah, that sounds about right. What's translation to doing our Peragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
I can hear the irritation in his voice. What have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Peragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
I never said you were coming with me. What? Wait all you want, but I'm getting out of here on my own. Oh. I'm never coming with me since the dickish answer, so wait all you want, but I'm getting out of here on my own.
Condescending retraction. I believe you will do your best, Master. This facility would have to be nailed down with a droid-level precision to prevent your escape.
That's oddly a specific turn of phrasing. I have more questions. Oh no, I like him using words like that. Let's see.
Of course, Master. How?
See. Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Oh, thanks for your help on that, HK. And I didn't know droids could be prejudiced against each other. Who knew? I think it was seen last near the hangar.
Answer. Ah. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Maybe he's behind something that can't go through your sensors. Then maybe you can answer something else for me.
Of course, Master.
Okay, skip that again. Let's see. You already did the bay. What's that body there? We already know, but yeah.
That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
God, that's ridiculously gruesome for a Star Wars game. Although the Old Republic games are supposed to be a lot more darker than the original stories were intended. Screams?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
God, I really did not want to hear like a guy talking about his own death or screaming about his own death in his last video. Makes sense that HK would have that as on his recording. Let's see. Wait, if you can play back his voice, can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
We believe to possess. Exactly. I like that the game mentions that specifically. Let's see. Persuade. Let's see if we can like deal with his ego. I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Oh, yes, yes. Now we just need to find... yes, that's okay, HK. I'll get back to you on that. I'll be going now. Alright. Well, journey entry added, XP and light points gained. Hey, hey. Alright, well, looks like we found a friendly ally, quote unquote. But either way, friendly or not, he is a way for us to get out of here and escape this place. Hopefully we can find T3, meet up with that and Rand, and get off this mine facility and onto, well, whatever the game takes us next. But can we do it? Will we be able to figure it out? Is HK truly as trustworthy as he's lending himself out to be, truly being our obedient slave, or droid? Find out next time in the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.